to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'll be doing my round 19 tips. I'll be going over last week's tips, the margin comp winner, and I'll be doing an extra punishment, unfortunately, because of the video the other day, which is actually came out. I'm filming this on Sunday night after the footy because I've got to go on school camp. So yeah, that video is not actually out yet as I'm filming this, but it will be out when this video comes out. So the trick shot video, I have to do an extra punishment because of that. So yeah, and unfortunately I don't have anything for the footy cards again this week. I usually get something on the Tuesday or the Monday, usually the Tuesday before I film it. But the newsagents was shut today because it's a Sunday, so I wasn't able to get any packs, unfortunately. But yeah, so no footy cards once again, which is unfortunate. But it's not really a big deal. Right, so let's go over my tips from last week. I got 6 out of 9. So I tipped the Bulldogs by 28. By 14, and they won by 28. Tipped the Pies, and Adelaide, they played pretty well, but I thought there was a couple of dodgy hauls for Adelaide. Yeah, like I think they were a bit in their favour, which is, yeah, it doesn't matter. We still got the job done though. Tipped the Lions, they won pretty comfortably. And North Melbourne beat Richmond by 4 points. What a game this was. I was quite happy to get this tip wrong because I tipped Richmond by 100, but it was great to see North get up. And then I tipped Geelong, they won fairly comfortably. Carlton, they never really looked like winning. I tipped the Dockers, and I didn't actually watch this game because I was watching the other game, but the Swans, they got the job done, so good on them. So I got that one wrong. And then I tipped the Eagles, although that was a pretty fair tip. I didn't watch the game, but yeah, I think it was pretty close at one stage. But yeah, they didn't get the job done there. And then I tipped the D's, so that was yeah, good. I don't know what I'm saying. And then I tipped the Bombers. Thanks to LJH. I would have tipped the Suns, but thank you, LJH. I've tipped the Dons, and Gold Coast, they're in a bit of trouble now. I don't know, their finals chances, they're in a bit of strife. But we'll go on to the margin comp winner for last week, and you will not believe it. The man himself. It was LJH again. Now, unfortunately, I didn't give him much notice, but I messaged him earlier today and said if he could give me a punishment, and he hasn't got back to me, which is fair enough because he might have been at the Essendon game or something, because I know he is an Essendon fan. But I couldn't give him much time because I got to film this video today on the Sunday. So yeah, but I'll be doing a spin wheel, and I have to do a bonus punishment, and I've chosen James's punishment because all it is to yell out, "I love Mr. Bean." So I thought that's pretty easy. But we'll do LJH's punishment first. I've got this spin wheel, as I usually do. Let's spin it. Spinning. Come on, something pretty good. Oh no! The punishment is to get shot with the rapid fire gun. So I have a rapid fire Nerf gun, and James is going to get to shoot me with it. Right, well, I guess we'll do that. But first, let's just do the Mr. Bean punishment. You know what? I'm going to grab this. We'll do that. We're going to grab these. I love Mr. Bean! James heard it. He's going off. He said he's loving it. But there we go. I did it. Oh, what?
Yes, I heard that. Yes.
No way.
And by the way, everyone, under here, I've got my Mr. Bean t-shirt.
Mr.
Bean is a total legend.
Good puppy. Right, so James, he gets to shoot me with the gun. Now, the thing is, if you miss, that's your fault. I'm not redoing it. Go.
Oh, I forgot to.
Oh my. Now, we didn't have the rapid fire gun, it's out of battery, so we just have to use a normal one. Oh, you missed me. Have you got another bullet?
I'll use that one side.
Fine, you can have one more shot.
Yes.
He's got one last shot.
One last shot.
Oh my. Sorry about the crap quality too. The whole way is just like, yeah.
I want to watch before.
Ah, he missed me.
No!
Alright. Right, there's punishment. Right, well, there's that. There's the punishments. Now, we get into the fun part, my tips. So, Richmond versus Fremantle on the Friday night at Marvel. I've got the Dockers winning by 12. Now, Richmond have lost 2 games in a row by 4 points. Well, dropped one to the Suns and dropped one to North Melbourne, which is a devastating loss. You just cannot lose to North Melbourne. So, yeah, I'm going to the Dockers by 12. Richmond are in a bit of strife. I don't think they can make the finals now. I think it's probably season over for them. But, yeah, I've gone the Dockers. I think they should bounce back and have a good win. Then North Melbourne, I was about to say North Melbourne versus Tasmania because I have it written down that it's in Tasmania. And then North Melbourne versus Hawthorn in Tassie. Saturday 1:45. I've got North winning by 12. Hawthorn have won 2 in a row, and I can't see them winning 3 in a row. I know I said this last week, but I'm going to go North. They looked really impressive against Richmond, so I'm going North by 12, although I reckon it'll be a pretty scrappy, low-scoring contest. Then at Saturday on 1:45 as well, at the SCG, we do have the Swans taking on the Crows, who were pretty good against Collingwood, but I'm going to go Sydney by 40. They were really good against, who was it, Freo? But I wouldn't be surprised if Adelaide caused an upset, although I feel like they're not going to play 2 good games in a row, and they should drop this one, to Sydney. Sydney should win pretty comfortably, in my opinion. Now, Saturday twilight at Adelaide Oval, Port Adelaide versus Geelong, and I'm going the upset. I've tipped Port Adelaide by 15. Geelong, I know they're playing some great footy at the moment, but I reckon Port Adelaide are going to win. I just have this feeling that Port are going to come out firing and they're going to make themselves a chance for finals, a slight chance. I still don't think they'll make it, but I'm going Port Adelaide. So, yeah, Saturday twilight. Although Geelong could just smash them and that wouldn't be surprising, but it doesn't matter. I'm going for Port Adelaide. Then we've got the Q Clash Saturday night at the Gabba, and I'm tipping the Suns to bounce back. I reckon Gold Coast to win by 21. They haven't won a Q Clash in how long? I don't know, but it's a long time. So I've got the Suns winning by 21. The Lions, they're in a bit of a form slump, even though they did get that good win, but I've got the Suns winning. I reckon the Suns can definitely get the job done. And the other Saturday night game, Bulldogs versus Melbourne at Marvel. I've got the D's winning by 38. I didn't watch the game against Port. It was sort of close, but Melbourne were always in front the whole game. I was looking at the scores, I wasn't actually watching it. But the Dogs, they had a good win against St Kilda, but I think the D's, if the D's lose this, they're not winning the grand final. They won't even make it if they lose this, I reckon. So yeah. Then Sunday at 1:10, Carlton versus GWS. What a boring game this is going to be. Let's just not even talk about it. Although Carlton did lose to Geelong, I've got Carlton winning by 29. Then Collingwood versus Essendon Sunday at 3:20. I was going to go Collingwood by 12, but because of LJH, I have to tip Essendon because his punishment last week was to tip Essendon for the rest of the year. So I've tipped the Dons by 4, but I reckon my Pies will get up, and Essendon, I think they're due for a loss now. So I would have tipped Collingwood, but I have to tip Essendon. And to be honest, we are probably due for a loss as well. We've only just scraped over the line in our last couple of games. It'd be good if we could beat Essendon by a decent margin, but doesn't matter. Hopefully we get the win, but anyway, anything could happen. Right, St Kilda versus West Coast in Perth, Sunday at 4:40. Got Saints winning by 25. If St Kilda lose this game, I swear to God, that would be terrible for them. I don't know if they can make finals from here, the Saints. They were shocking against the Bulldogs. They were lucky to only lose by the amount they did. I didn't watch the whole game, but I saw parts of it. And yeah, they weren't great. So I did, but I'm still going to back them in here, and they should get the job done. And yeah, so the margin comp game for this week, I don't know. I'm going to go the Q Clash, Gold Coast versus Brisbane. So make sure you do get your tips in, your margin comp, and make sure you do leave a punishment as well. So yeah, and as I said earlier, no footy cards for this week, unfortunately. But next week, I'll make a promise. Next week we'll have 3 packs for the footy cards. 3. All right. Anyways, cheers for watching the video, guys. I will see you in the next one.